So happy Sunday, everyone. We're going to be preparing for a 200 amp service upgrade. I'm going to take you guys through how I prepare the day before, how I prep the panel, how I get the panel board ready to go. That way on the day of the installation, everything goes nice and smoothly. So right now what I like to do is I like to place my panel on top of the panel board, get all my reveals. I usually like to keep a 6-inch reveal on the bottom, and then on the left and right sides I like to keep an 8-inch reveal, and that just looks, very symmetrical, and it looks nice when the panel board's up. Now I'm going to be using the skill saw here, and in order to get a nice clean cut, what I like to do is I screw a piece of ferrine down to the board, and then I ride my skill saw onto that piece of ferrine, and it acts as a track saw. And take a look at how nice and clean those cuts are. I also squared up the left side. As you can see, those two little pieces of plywood. I want to make sure all these cuts are nice and crisp and clean. That way when the panel board's up, it looks amazing, and it also, I want it to look amazing for the customer. Now we're going to prime this panel board, and if you don't use primer, what I do notice is that you're using like twice the amount of paint, so you got to prime these boards. And now I'm going to be using this Rust-Oleum Turbo can. I've never used one of these before, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it. Take a look at how much paint this thing lays down. This thing's awesome. I basically finished painting this panel board within like 2 minutes, and the whole board was done. Look how nice and shiny it is, too. So when we put this in the basement, it's really going to stand out and really look professional. Now, as you guys know, my OCD is crazy, so I got to make sure I measure off that panel to make sure I got that 4-square box nice and even. I got an 1.5 inch reveal there. And as you can see, I pushed that panel board all the way to the bottom. And the reason for that was originally I was going to use a 30-48, but then I realized I need a 40-68. So I swapped out that other panel. Now I got a 40-68 on there. I dropped that panel all the way down. It just looks amazing, and now I got plenty of room. We're going to staple the business card to the board. So if any of you guys need a professional electrician who takes pride in their work and actually treats your home like his own, give us a call. We're taking new clients, and we'd be happy to provide you a free estimate.